Sean King here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And I usually get a question talking about money. And a lot of guys usually want to know, how does money play into relationships, and how can money make a difference in their lives, but mainly pertaining to women and the dynamics and the relationships. And I usually get that sort of question a lot. And let me give you the real deal of what really happens out here. And a lot of these dating gurus, some male and females, they're not going to tell you the truth. They're going to lie to you, like most of them do. Here's the deal. If you don't have your money right, if you don't have the confidence and the belief in yourself that if shit goes south, if shit falls apart, if you don't have the confidence that I'll figure it out, I'll be able to put the puzzle back together and get my shit together. If you don't have that confidence in yourself, you won't be able to escape the chaos. You're going to always be prone to mistreatment. You're going to find yourself doing shit that you don't want to do. You're going to find yourself working jobs and being in certain situations and making certain decisions that deep down you know you shouldn't be doing, but you got to do it because you got to do what you got to do, because you got the bills, you got the kids, you got the car note, you got the mortgage. And a lot of times, a lot of people lose themselves. When I say they lose themselves, I mean they lose who they are at the core, their soul. And a lot of them sell themselves out. This happens to a lot of people. It's happened to me when I was younger. And a lot of times, most of the times, you have to build your way up to that. You have to build your way up to be independent. To be independent as much as possible. And let me explain. And when I say be independent, I mean, if you lose your job today, what would you do? How long could you go without being paid a paycheck? Could you create something to create your own money? Or do you have multiple streams of income? That's what I mean. You don't want to be solely dependent on one man, one job, one woman, because that puts you at a disadvantage of being mistreated. Because you have to realize we live in a society where, a capitalistic society, where people, a lot of these people are the people that claim they love us so much and care about us. They will use what you don't know, what you don't have against you as leverage. That's the society that we live in today. And we have guys that lay down with these women every night, 7 days a week. These women claim they love you, but and behind the scenes, they're saving thousands and thousands of dollars behind your back. They're making power moves behind your back while you out there pushing and grunting. And then when you go to that job that you hate so much, you have to go there because you have to pay the bills. And when it's time to lay people off, the corporation's going to get rid of you because you're a bottom feeder. I mean, you're just there to do a job. I mean, you don't have any stock in the company in most cases. Most people don't. Most employees don't have any stock in the company. So if you have to get to a point where you have the confidence and belief in yourself that you can make some shit happen. You can have multiple streams of income. And it's better to stay ready than get ready. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just when you have money is a tool. If used correctly, you really don't have, you won't really find yourself in certain situations that you don't want to be in. And I understand if you're in your early 20s or if you're in your teens, you know, most of us have to build up to that. Unless you have you're a trust fund baby, or maybe you were born into it. Some people are born into it, born into a good situation. But for the rest of us, you know, we pretty much have to create our situation. We have to build. That's why I always say always be building. And you know, a lot of people have been asking me about earning extra money, having multiple streams of income or whatever. And I'm going to start another channel talking about this. And by the time you see this video, I'm probably going to post a link below to this video. If not, I'll let you know when I have the other channel started. And I'm going to talk about a lot of the principles and concepts and strategies and ideas of creating multiple streams of income and how you can leverage your money, leverage your time. That way, when you won't feel stuck in a relationship, you won't feel stuck at that job. You have options. You have other means of generating revenue. You won't, because if you just have one income, you have great risks, and you're always going to be prone to being mistreated and taken advantage of. It is what it is. But those dating gurus aren't going to tell you this. They're going to lie to you and say, oh, it's not like that. Oh, this is a new day and time. The American society is not like that anymore. You know, it's an equal opportunity. Yeah, they're always going to lie to you, tell you what you want to hear because that's a part of the status quo, right? But in reality, I'm out here. I'm in the trenches 7 days a week, you know? And I'm here to tell you that there's a lot of guys that are in relationships that they want to leave, but their money's not right. And they're being taken advantage of by women that they've been with for years, women that they've been married to for years. This is why some guys will say it's cheaper to keep her. And the reason why most of them say that, because their money ain't right. See, if their money were right, they wouldn't be saying that shit. They would have more options. So you don't wanna be in a position where you feel like you're stuck, where you feel like you have to put up with the bullshit. You feel like there's no other option. You don't want to be in a situation like that, because I've been in situations like that when I was in my 20s, you know? And, you know, there's a lot of women that's going to probably watch this video, and they're not going to like what I'm saying. And the reason why I know this, because I've met a lot of women over the years, and they can't stand a guy that talks like me. They can't stand a guy that have my confidence, and they can't stand that I'm telling other guys what they should do that's in their best interest, you know? And the reason why, and I understand why they think like that and feel that way, because what's happening, I'm giving guys a game that's going to uplift them, empower them, make them a better person, a better man, a better brother, a better friend, you know? So, you know, money gives you options, you can use money as leverage to do a lot of different things if used properly at the end of the day. It is what it is. So if you like what you heard, Subscribe to my channel. Check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Join my Players Club. And if you join my Players Club, you get a free copy of my latest book called Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com and also by clicking the link below. And if you got questions, I got answers. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.